What brought you into the Windsor Intermediate Care Unit originally?
Well, it's difficult to say. I fell over and I've never recovered.
Right. Did someone come and assess you in your own home?
No, because when I became aware of it, the carers had sent for the ambulance and they took me off. And that was all I remember for a couple of days.
Do you remember being seen in accident and emergency or the hospital to ask your consent for the treatment to come to Windsor Intermediate Care Unit?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
No.
I was unconscious and I didn't know anything about it. I woke up in hospital and that was the first. Nobody could tell me anything about it.
Right. Do you remember coming to the unit, being admitted?
Actually, I don't remember that.
No. It's quite a while ago now, wasn't it?
Well, yes, it's about, oh God knows, 15 weeks, isn't it?
Yes.
No, I don't actually remember coming. I woke up, when I woke up I was in there. That's all I can say about that.
Do you remember when you woke up in the intermediate care unit, if you felt that you were told where you were and what treatment you'd be getting?
Well, I don't know, love. I couldn't honestly answer that because I was in a state of, not knowing where I am.
Yeah. And
surrounded by family.
Well, that's good.
And I just couldn't tell you any more about that.
When you were starting the discharge planning for going home, when we started talking about going home,
yes.
Did you feel that you were part of the process? Did you feel that you were included in the planning of going home?
I felt that it was a pain in the neck, all this keeping her on the time, and
yeah.
I didn't like that at all.
I'll just explain, because that was part of the discharge programme, wasn't it?
Mm.
To try and get you used to the carers visiting at home, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we'd come in and visit you 4 times a day in the ward.
But, to me it didn't seem a lot of good.
Yeah. Has that helped you since you've been home, though, to get used to it? No.
Yeah, I cope all right, love.
Do you?
Yeah.
And you have carers come in how many times a day since you've been at home?
First thing in the morning, Thursday, in the morning, and then at dinner time, lunchtime, and then in the evening.
And do you have anyone at night time?
Oh, well, they do come in at
night.
Last thing at night.
So
well, about 8 o'clock time.
And how's that going?
That's all right.
Good.
No problem at all.
Oh, that's good. And when you were going home, was there anything you think you'd like changed, in the planning of you going home?
Well, to be quite honest, my medications got in such a muddle. They're only now sorting it out.
Oh, really?
Because it was absolutely hopeless. I wasn't getting any tablets at all. In fact, I ran right out of all my medication.
When you came home?
Yeah, and my sons are a formidable force. Managed to get it sorted. Well, this week, in fact, I thought it was you that was at the door with the things, but that is something that they should.
Right. What happened then?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. They just gave me a green bag of what's name, but it left me lost.
Have the carers been giving your tablets?
The carers have, yeah. Well, haven't until we run out. We ran out last week, so I've not had any.
How long have you been home? Because we usually give a 2-week supply, so you've been home longer than 2 weeks now, haven't you?
Yes, I must have been.
Right.
Yeah. But that wasn't, to my mind, very successful. They should take me a bit more care about that.
What we should have done, or the carers?
Well, I don't know, whoever's responsible. Because you get stuck here and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And I've been taking the same medication for, well, I suppose a year now. And I suddenly was without any.
Goodness.
You know, and it's not a good thing, really. I don't know that it did any harm, but...
No, we need to have a look into that, don't we?
Well,
See
it's
what
not,
happened.
it's not a good thing. Well, I suppose there's some cross purposes somewhere.
It's really good that you're telling me that, though, because it is something that we can have a look at to see what we can change.
Yeah, well, if I was somebody who hadn't anyone to stand up for me, you know, somebody on their own,
yeah,
they could have been left without medication for some time.
That's right. It's a really good thing to highlight, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So thank you. Is there any other things you want to bring up? You want to discuss with us to make different, improve?
No, I was perfectly satisfied with my treatment at WICU, and I can never say it. And no, I've got nothing to complain about.